What's up, everybody? Welcome back to my Let's Play of Sonic Generations. In the last episode, we completed a rooftop run, and well, in this episode, we're going to be heading on to Planet Wisp from Sonic Colors. So, there's no really much anymore of an introduction to make, other than let's get right into it. So we'll head straight into Act 1, which, I'll be honest, I also find harder than Act 2, though I also find both of these levels somewhat difficult for some reason. I found them a lot easier in Sonic Colors and stuff. At least these levels that are here, I find them easier from Sonic Colors. And of course that would happen. I just need a ring, please. That'll work, I guess. Might as well. And wow, you're moving really slow to start off with. And here we go. And oh yes, okay, we get to use the abilities. Extra spikes from that game as well. All these enemies are pretty much the same. You just use them. Nothing's changed other than, I mean, we use the same abilities as both Sonics. Both the abilities pretty much do the same thing for both Sonics. So I think we see different abilities for both Sonics. So I think this Sonic we see mainly that and that one, I should say. And I think modern Sonic we see a lot of the rocket power up. And some of these these gears things did not show up in the original version, if I remember correctly. So I could be wrong about that, but I'm fairly certain that none of these things did show up in the original version of the game, or at least things like that. And I don't remember these enemies being there. These remind me of something from Chemical Plant. If you guys know what I'm talking about. And alright, we'll go this way then, I guess. Might as well. I mean, we kind of hopped over the gap anyway. And how in the world did that even happen? I didn't even see that there. Alright, well, let's keep on moving ahead. And, alright. I think we may be able to grab that. Yeah, sweet. Make sure you grab the right spring. Can I jump on the spring, please? And then continue to move. Use this as kind of like a gear. And it worked. I mean, we didn't make it quite all the way to the end, but we made it far enough to be able to do that. Oh, and that gear's going to turn back in that wall. I bet you was going to shoot up if we weren't quick enough, because it looked like it was slowly turning back to where it was. Oh, but the background of this area actually looks pretty cool. It looks kind of like Eggman's got like a giant factory kind of thing built here that we're having to traverse through in order to like save these guys. Oh man, we can shoot through here with this guy. That's pretty cool. And you just shoot off like a rocket, which is pretty cool actually. I didn't remember that power up being like that. Where did that opening come up at? It's up this way. I got a feeling we probably need to jump over that. Grab as many of those rings as we can. Don't want to lose those. Grab this, grab the rings here, and then we'll continue on this way. Get those platforms to start moving. Then fail miserably at literally everything. Jump on those guys. We still have 12 rings, so we're good there. And oh geez, we're falling all the way back down. Luckily we have a spring, and we should make it. Oh, there we go. And for some reason I had a feeling that was going to happen. Yeah, but those guys look very similar, like those little blue orb things that you see in Chemical Plant in the original that we didn't really see too. I mean, we saw them a little bit in the other version, but not so much. Oh yeah, I forget you can. Oh, I guess that works too. I kind of wanted to spin that gear and stuff, but I mean, I guess this works as well. Alright, let's keep going. Up, and we should be nearing the end of the level now, at least, I would think. Okay, no, so we actually have to make that jump then. And we didn't make it again. Sweet. We'll go the high route then. Took us the same way, and ooh, we even got a red star ring. And we've done this again. Yeah, but we'll use rockets, not like those, but like the actual rocket power-up Sonics to kind of launch off like a rocket almost. And you can hold the X button to kind of speed yourself up, like we've seen. And continue to move forward. I guess we need to go this way then, don't we? And then, yeah, there we go. This level is actually, I didn't realize we're not very far in. I mean, we're far in, but like 5 minutes in terms of how we've been spending time in levels is not a whole lot. So, it's kind of weird to see us like only this far in to a level at this point. And yeah, some of those enemies do sit in the background. It's kind of cool. They just kind of chill in the background. You can't really do anything with them. Alright, let's keep going. Maybe, please. This will work, I guess. And we even have that speed boost still. Alright, we zoom through here, and there we go. Wrong direction, though. There we go. And we've made it. We use these springs, and there we go. Alright, sweet. We made it through there. That was kind of a, almost kind of like a puzzle, but not really. Grab that speed boost. Just boost all the way down here. Might as well. And let's take off, because I think we should be very close to the end. Now we're kind of underneath this thing, actually, which is kind of crazy. And well, nothing launched us, considering where we were. And oh man, there's missiles everywhere. But with that, in pretty average time fashion, 6 minutes, we've reached the end of the level. But we're probably too slow for no. We actually did that in really good time. Yeah, then again, these levels, they don't necessarily get longer, they just get harder. So I guess that's why they kind of increase the time as you go on through each level. So like that was 6 minutes long, and we still had a good enough time for an S rank. So we actually didn't do too bad just then. It was actually pretty chill, I guess. Alright, but anyway, nothing really else that we need to do here other than Act 2, which is much more similar to the actual Planet Wisp levels from Sonic Colors. It's not the same, of course, but they're more similar, of course, being in 3D and stuff like that. And, of course, I feel like this Sonic's easier with his targeting ability, and, you know, we have to be careful here. I do remember this. You have to be careful there, and you also have to be careful there, because if you fall there, you can be in trouble. Or, if you're like me and you miss the missile rocket thing there, you can also be in trouble. Luckily, there's ground underneath this, so we don't have to worry too much about that. And, oh, it looks like it wants us to drift here. Alright, or not, because we didn't do too good of a job there. Just use those springs to continue forward. And we just need to continue to use our kind of ability there to launch forward. And also can't fall off here. You got some purple water that you want to try to avoid if at all possible. You simply skip that entire area down there, which is pretty cool. I mean, you have those springs that are going to launch you up, but you're going to land on them, you're just going to be a lot slower, so. And I hate how Sonic doesn't drift like he did, and I think it's Sonic Unleashed, where he kind of puts his hand on the ground and kind of drifts. Kind of like that. It's how he used to drift anyway, at least that's how I remember him drifting. At some point in some sort of game, and that's going to respawn, right? I'm going to assume that's a no. And we fell. Sweet. Wasn't really expecting to fall then, but it kind of just happened out of the blue. And we've fallen again. Sweet. Alright, make sure we launch ourselves in the right direction and also try to avoid those guys. And did he just shake his butt at me? Wow. Honestly, I can't say I'm too surprised. That's kind of how these games go sometimes. There are some platforming levels and stuff here, but also here's the rocket that we can charge to hold. And we hold Y, but then we have to let go. holding Y. Let me... I'm so confused. Oh, there we go. I mean, it worked that time. And that works exactly how it did in the original. You had those little rocket things like that you had to blast through in the original game as well. So, grab these rings without falling, because that can be pretty bad. Also, wall jump, because that's cool too. And how that did not hit Sonic, I have absolutely no idea. Oh, apparently that did damage to us, charging through those rockets. Or either they all exploded into rings. I'm not sure which one. As long as we have one ring, we're okay. Let's finally jump on this platform. And you just barely jump out of the way in time. Might as well grab all these rings. Come on, thank you. Oh, I see where we're supposed to go. Those probably aren't going to respawn, are they? Can you... platforms? Okay, no, we're going this way then. I bet you if we walk back up, they probably respawn though. And there goes all my rings I just collected. Sweet. Right, well, at least we got some of them back. That can be a kind of a big issue with this game. Like when it comes to things like that, where like an enemy will look like it's not about to attack you, and then all of a sudden, like as you dive in like that to attack, they shoot out an attack, and then it does damage to you, and then like there's no real way to avoid it once that's happened. Like you just have to take it and go, and we definitely need to be avoiding that if at all possible. And I think we went out back into 3D, yes, and if this should be a pretty straight shot almost. Just pretty much. Oh, that was almost bad. We almost died. And there was also a rail up there that we could use too as well to get to kind of the end. And then yeah, now more 2D. Now I remember Sonic Colors having a lot of 2D. If I remember, that kind of did this wraparound thing, kind of like what you're seeing here. So I'm not surprised to see a lot of these, like this level here, to have a lot of 2D. Because I just blatantly remember like Sonic Colors having a lot of that in its levels, in its design. And yeah, we can hold X to speed this thing up. And oh, well, that was kind of unexpected. I wasn't really ready for that. I was expecting just to continue on forward, and I wasn't ready for that thing to blow up, because I would have got to skip all this down here at the bottom if we'd have done that. And let's hold this to the right time. Take off. There we go. We've gotten it right for a couple times now, so we're in pretty good shape. And once again, we can hold on to these whips till pretty much we need them, so... yeah, we kind of messed that one up. Right, so let's wait for these robots to show up again. This time being prepared to jump if we need to. Just like that. And, uh-oh. Are we all the way back down here? Like, do we have to go all the way back this way? And then... man, I keep hitting everything today. Jeez. No, we seem to be at a different part of the level, so we should be good. Okay, cool. It jumps with us, though. Which is nice. So, it catches us when we jump, so that's always nice. Alright, just make sure we watch out for anything that's coming ahead. Like that. And I think all we have to do is climb to the top of this place, and then we should be good. And that's all we really need to do, and then, yeah, we should be pretty much done here. Okay, can't go at it that way. Must have to go up then. Alright, we barely caught onto that too, which was kind of wild. I had a feeling that was gonna happen. We should be able to climb though, like, yeah, right there. Take off once again, and we should be getting fairly close to the end now. We're at the same time from the last level, so we should be pretty much done here. And it takes us off into the next one. Alright, so we should continue on forward, and we've got to be close at this point. I mean, we're 7 minutes in now. Must have to go this way. I mean, we are climbing up this thing at a fairly reasonable speed. And that takes us right to here, but where does this take us? I guess this way. Alright, how much more of this level do we actually have left? Alright, must be the end here, close. With this rocket, or this last rocket. This has got to be like one of the last rockets that we've got. Or if it's not, we've got to be entering the end, because this is like the top of the tower here. And we've got to be close now at this point. I mean, we're pretty much like at the very peak of this thing, which I don't believe we actually ever did in Sonic Colors. I could be wrong. There's a good chance I probably am. But I definitely don't remember climbing up that thing. And oh. Well, Sonic is, oh, now we can push back. Just gotta keep pushing that thing up, you know? I think we are kind of dead down here. Uh-oh. I think we may just need to cut our losses and just take the L here. Yeah. Alright, let's try that again. Oh, we're all the way down here. Because I don't think we were getting out of there even if we tried. Alright, so let's try that again then, shall we? Hopefully this time we don't end up squashed like last time. And this time we have closer access to this thing as well. So we should be good to, yeah, grab this and then launch straight through. This time versus last time. Alright. Is these platforms still falling? This should take me up to the top, no problem. I feel like that may have been falling. I could be wrong. Yeah, there's the ring right there. I knew we had to be very close. And it actually ends in a 2D section, which is kind of weird for a 2D Sonic level. But like I said, this level was very much so a 2D area, and yeah, we were 2 minutes slower to get an A rank, and we weren't even gonna get an S rank because we did die much earlier in the level. Yeah, but I do remember this level being a lot of 2D sections back in the original Sonic Colors. But anyway, Planet Wisp is finally done.
Dude, there's the emerald. Pretty slick move, huh?
I was scared because somebody took me, but now I'm free! I'm a free bee! Free bee! Free bee! Whee! Oh, hey!
Come on, Sonic. Let's keep the party rolling. And we've saved Charmy the Bee. And of course, with that, our challenge act gates have appeared. And we have another emerald. So, with that, that's going to do it all for this episode here, guys. In the next episode, we're going to be taking on the trial challenge gates before then heading off into here and taking on another boss to get another emerald, as well as the final boss of this area. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.